Hey everybody, this is John with House Lens Pro, and in this video we're going to talk about what you need to do to prepare the home before you start taking photos. So we're going to walk through this home and walk through step by step, pointing out different things that need to be moved or arranged in order to prepare for the photo shoot. So let's get started. Okay, we're here in front of the property, and like I said, we're just going to start as though you just arrived at the property, nothing's been ready to set up. You gave your client a checklist. Hopefully they followed most of the things on there, but inevitably there are going to be things that you're going to need to arrange and set up prior to starting your photo shoot. So just out here on the front porch, you're just going to want to make sure that the furniture is straightened up and the pillows are arranged properly. If there's any clutter, we'll want to remove those items as well. So this front porch looks really good. Other things you might want to remove are Christmas wreaths or anything that tells you that might be time sensitive. So if it's Halloween, you want to remove any of those types of items as well. That way your photos aren't dated when you put them on the market. Okay, so we're in the entryway of the home. Things you want to do as you prepare the space is just to make sure everything's nice and tidy again. If they've got any furniture in the entryway, you just want to make sure that it's put together well, that the cabinets are shut if they have cabinets. And of course, we'll want to turn on lights as we walk through the home. So that looks good for the foyer. We'll go ahead and move into the kitchen. Again, here in the kitchen, we'll want to turn on the lights if there are any that aren't on. So we'll have to hunt for these lights a little bit. Nope. Okay, there we go. Other things to look for are to make sure our cabinets and our drawers are shut. We'll also want to look at the dishwasher. Sometimes this isn't shut all the way. Other things would be the faucets. You just want to straighten these up so they're not distracting. And if there's any items that are out of place, like this box, you'll want to go ahead and tuck that away into a closet or something. Okay. Moving along, we're going to look at the island here. If you've got any chairs, you want to arrange those so that they're straight and uniform. You want to make sure that they're evenly spaced. In the dining room, you want to just check on your chairs, make sure that they're also evenly spaced, that they're tucked in neatly. If there's any arrangements, you want to make sure that they're symmetric. Sometimes you'll come into homes and tables will be offset from the lamps, from the ceiling fixtures. If it's possible to move those things around, that's something you may want to consider. Okay. And as you're walking through, again, we're just checking to make sure all the lights are turned on. We have a lamp that's on right now, so we'll want to turn that off in the living room. Sometimes it's trial and error trying to figure out which switch turns off which fixtures, and sometimes you'll have to pull the chain a couple of times just to figure out how to turn off that fixture. So it looks like we're good there. You want to just look at the sofas, look at your pillows, make sure that they're nice and fluffy. You want to do the karate chop and arrange your pillows so that everything looks, ready for photos. As far as fireplaces go, you don't have to light those. We'll put those in Photoshop after the photos have been taken. Over here we've got a nice desk area. I like to arrange the chairs so that they're open a little bit. It gives a little bit more openness to the space. And again, we have a lamp where we want to turn that on. And then if you see any seams on lamps, you'll want to turn those so that they're facing the wall and they won't be visible during the shoot. And also you want to make sure that the lampshades are straight as well. Okay, so we're at the back porch. For the back porch, it's similar to what we did in the front porch. We're just going to want to make sure that the pillows are straightened up, that furniture is arranged properly. As far as exterior lights go, it's not important to turn on exterior lights. Again, for the inside, we are turning on all interior lights, but for exterior, that's not necessary. Also, if there are ceiling fans installed on the outside, we'll want to make sure that those aren't spinning as well. So that's about it for the back porch. Looking out at the yard, if you see any items out of place, kids' toys, or any other items, you'll want to remove those out of the shot as well. So we finished getting the living room and kitchen ready to go. So we're going back to the front of the house, and we're going to address this half bath that's up here. Because this is a builder's home, there's no mirror installed, but we want to make sure when we do photograph the home that all the toilet seat lids are shut. We've got the first floor all ready to go. Everything's been staged here, so we're ready for photos. We're going to go ahead and head up the stairs and get the second floor ready to go. Okay, we're up here on the second floor. This again is a builder's home, so the 2 secondary bedrooms are not staged, but we'll go through each of those spaces as well. For now, we'll head over into the master bedroom, make sure that's ready to go, and point out some things that we can look at as we're getting the spaces ready. So just like downstairs, we'll want to make sure that all the lights are turned on, if there are any there are not. Other things to look for in the master bedroom is just to make sure that the bed is nice and tidy. If there's any pillows that are out of place, or if the sheets are out of place, you want to go ahead and take a minute to straighten that out. Kind of walk around it a little bit to make sure everything looks correct. Over in this corner, we can see the lamp shade is a little cockeyed. So I want to make sure we straighten that out, just being careful not to damage anything. And we'll check the light to see if it works. Yeah. So this light is non-functioning, so we're not going to worry about that light, but at a minimum, we'll want to make sure that the lamp is straight. Okay. A lot of times you'll have homes that are staged and you'll have blankets like this. That's probably something you can leave in place. You know, it's not something we need to put away. So the master bedroom looks great. There aren't any window treatments. If there were window treatments in this house, usually they're going to be blinds, and we're generally just going to open the blinds up so that the slats are flat, but the blinds themselves are down. So let's go ahead and move into the master bathroom. So just like in the kitchen, we're going to have a lot of cabinets in this space as well. We're going to want to make sure that those are all shut. The tapware here is already, well situated. You got some nicely staged towels. If they aren't neatly folded, you'll either want to put those away or you'll want to fold them up so that they look presentable. Other things to look for in the bathroom is if they have a shower like this, you want to make sure that if there's any toiletries in there, that those are put up. Otherwise, if there's a curtain, you'll want to shut that curtain. As far as the water closet goes, we don't need to take a photo of that. So if there's anything in there, as long as it's not in the chute, that'll be fine. The last thing that we have is the master closet. This is an empty space. And in general, you won't be photographing closets unless they're really nice or large. But anything that stands out, you want to remove. So this pull down for the attic space, you'll want to remove. And they've got a box here, so we'll just go ahead and take that out of the space as well. Okay, we finished staging the master bedroom and bathroom. We're going to move over to the secondary bedrooms. Again, this is a builder home, so there's not going to be any furniture in here, but you'll want to go ahead and make sure that the space is ready to go as well, that the lights are turned on. If you're going to be photographing with the closets open, you'll want to have those open with the lights on as well. All right, so now we're in the Jack and Jill bath. We're going to stage this space and prepare just like we did with the other bathrooms. We're going to check the drawers to make sure those are all shut, that the cabinet doors are all shut. We're checking the toilet seat to make sure that's down. And if there's any toiletries in the shower, we're going to put those away, or we'll shut the curtain if there's a curtain available. Okay, so we're in the final room to be staged in the home. This is again a secondary bedroom. There's no furniture, but we'll want to make sure that we do turn on all the overhead lights. And if we're shooting with closet doors open, that those lights are also turned on. So now we're done completely staging the home and preparing it for the photo shoot. At this point, we can go ahead and get our camera and start taking pictures.